Have you ever wondered what God has to do with success? I mean, sometimes people criticize me a lot saying, Carlos, why do you always talk about God when you're talking about success and business? I'm Carlos Marin from carlosmarin.com, and I want you to understand that this is a very deep yet important topic, and one that is very controversial to a lot of people. Think about this. At the end of the day, we were all created by some power, some hugely immense power that created this whole vast universe that we live in. And we are essentially ideas or ideals in the mind of that humongous, super powerful being. I mean, look at it like this, okay? This is God, right? And this is you, right? And that's me, and that's Ceci, and that's, people you know. I mean, and actually, as big as this seems, it's actually even greater than this, okay? But this is the power that is throughout the entire universe, and we live in that power and move in that power and have our being in that power. But also, the other part of it is that that power functions and operates in this material world, in this world, through us. Okay? Now, let me take an amplification of this, and let's say this is you, and bring you out to the end. And in actuality, so here you are, right? Here you are, and you are functioning and moving around in this world, right? And you are connected to this power, and here you are doing stuff with this power, right? And essentially, think of it like this. It's like your house. Your house has electricity running through it all over the place, right? Now, that power is potentially there at all times. It only shows itself, though, when you hook up devices to the power. See, like when you turn on your TV, or when you put on the stereo, or your music player, or your stove, or your air conditioner, or your refrigerator, whatever you hook up to that power is what makes that power evident. Now, for you and I, using this power is when we do this. Okay? When we use thought, when we think. Right? And when we think over and over and over and over and over and over and over something, it becomes this, what we call a belief. And so, what you've got to understand is that when you think something over and over, it turns into an automatic thought, which is what we call a belief. And if you think about any system, anything that works out there, I mean, whether it's religion, whether it's voodoo, black magic, no matter what it is, anything that works out there and produces consistent results does so through the power of belief. Even when a person thinks that only through hard work and sacrifice can they achieve success, well, that becomes their truth, because that is their belief. So you and I, by what we believe, by what we have a sense of certainty about in our lives, we make that happen. And if you think about it, the actions that we take in our lives are produced also by those consistent thoughts and consistent beliefs. I want you to understand this and start internalizing the magnitude of this power, because that is how we use those universal principles, which are laws, right? I mean, a precept that we talked about in the past lesson is a law, is a principle, in case you didn't get that. And so it is by use of these principles, these laws of the universe, that we have the power to create. So start understanding that, because we're going to get into these principles one by one, and I want you to really be able to access them and put them to work in your life. And remember, you are an extension of God, infinite mind, source energy, whatever you choose to call it, and you get to use that power by thinking. And through your beliefs, the power is automated and produces continual results in your life. So, leave me your questions, leave me your comments down below. Again, share this with everybody that you know, care, and love about. All right, so that they can take this 40-week journey with us. There'll be 39 weeks left over, but it'll all stay posted on the blog so people can go back and take a refresher. Leave me your comments. Leave me comments on Facebook, Twitter, etc. God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you again on Monday.